everyone, welcome to the fifth video in this series, and congratulations on making it this far. That shows real dedication, and it's exactly the kind of persistence that is essential in the world of IT. Things won't always work perfectly the first time, but your willingness to keep going, troubleshoot issues, and learn from each step is what will set you apart. In this video, we're going to create a local area network inside VMware so that all of our virtual machines can communicate with each other. This is a crucial skill that mirrors real-world networking environments. So stick with it and don't be afraid to experiment or dig deeper if something doesn't work right away. Let's jump right in. First, we need to create a LAN segment that is like a virtual switch. We can do this by editing the virtual machine settings. We'll do Windows 10 first. Click on Edit Virtual Machine Settings, and then we're going to edit the network adapter. Select LAN segment, LAN segments, and we're going to add a new one. I'm going to name mine LAN PT. Click OK. And then you're going to scroll down and select the new segment, and then OK. And we'll need to do this for each of our remaining machines. And it's already created, so we just need to select it now. Now we need to assign static IP addresses so they can all communicate with each other. First, I will configure Windows 10. We'll begin by clicking the globe icon or network icon in this lower corner. Select Network and Internet Settings. Then we're going to click on Ethernet, change adapter options, right-click on Ethernet, then Properties. I'm going to unselect this IPv6 and then click on version 4, Properties, and then use the following IP address. And I'm going to use the address 192.168.1.5. And you'll also need your subnet mask, which is automatically entered for you. And then click OK. And then close. And then I'm going to close this. And I'm also going to temporarily shut down the firewalls. Okay, Windows 10 is finished. And now we can move on to Ubuntu. We will begin by clicking up in this upper right-hand corner. And then we're going to select Wired. And then we're going to click on Wired Settings. And then we're going to select the settings icon here. Go to IPv4, select Manual, and then we're going to enter the IP address and the net mask. And I'm going to make this one .10. And then apply. And then back on this screen, I'm going to turn this on and it will turn orange. And then close it. Now let's test connectivity. We're going to open the terminal and ping the Windows computer. And wonderful, it's working. To stop this ping process, you just need to hit Control C. And I'm going to close this terminal and we can move on to Linux Mint. Okay, and in Linux Mint, we're going to click in the bottom right-hand corner and then go to Network Settings. Select this wheel on the bottom right. Select IPv4. Change this to manual. And we're going to enter the IP and net mask here. Use .15 here. And then apply. And this has turned on already for me. So I'm going to close this out and test connectivity again in the terminal. I will start with the Windows computer. And that was successful. Control C to stop. And now I will do the Ubuntu. And that was also successful. Control C. I'm going to close this and move on to Kali Linux. And in Kali Linux, we're going to right click here, select Edit Connections, click once on Wired Connection, and then click here. Go to IPv4 settings, select Manual, and then Add. And I'm going to do .20 for this one. This has the slash notation, so we don't need to enter it here. And then click Save. And then close this out. And now we're going to left click here again, wired connection. And now you can see the X disappeared. And so now we're actually saved it. And now we're going to open up the terminal and test connectivity again. And the Windows machine is working. And if you just press your up key, it will bring up your previous command and make it a little faster. And this is Ubuntu, and that works. And now Mint. Control C to stop. And wonderful, everything is working. Last but not least, I want to see how my computer is performing with all 4 machines running. We can do this by using Task Manager. Right-click the Windows icon at the bottom of your screen, and then select Task Manager. And this is on your local computer, not on the virtual machine. And then I'm going to go to Performance, and I can see I'm doing pretty good here, only 22%. And my RAM is running at about 65%. So that's also acceptable, especially with all 4 running. If your resources are completely maxed out, I suggest just running 2 machines at a time to reduce the load on your local computer. And that's it. You now have a fully functional network setup in VMware with Windows, Ubuntu, Linux Mint, and Kali Linux all connected and ready for testing. In the next video, we'll be configuring SSH on the Windows machine. This will allow us to demonstrate how Kali Linux can be used to scan for potential vulnerabilities on port 22, which is commonly used for SSH connections. These kind of vulnerabilities might include things like weak or default passwords, outdated SSH versions with known exploits, or misconfigured settings that expose the system to unauthorized access. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and leave any questions or requests in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.